Respect, now you genuine love, respect page. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. I hope your day's coming along well so far. Hey, how you doing? Have a safe week, protect your energy, because not everybody's having a good time. You know, when you a child of God, you don't gotta fake gaslight nobody at the end of the day when God's working in your favor. And, you know, regardless of what trauma you endure from a child point of view, being sexually assaulted, dealing with trauma on top of trauma, being discriminated against, dealing with violence, and you put a name to your book. But when God is working in your favor, at the end of the day, they don't understand how you elevate and become your best self version of yourself. You know, when you're a child of God, you are the miracle within the miracle of becoming your best self version of yourself, regardless of what traumas endure within you. You know, when God allows you to see the day for a reason, God's allowing you to accept the healing within and accept yourself, to accept better days ahead, because God got your back with God's protection for every direction. You know, when you got God on your side at the end of the day, and I say this respectfully, this page is not for everybody. But when you got God on your side, you know, when God created you to bring you to this world, the people that were your original family that you was born into, you know, in life you gotta reevaluate your thought process and say to yourself, you know, those people that went against you, and God saw that what they was doing behind closed doors and how they was trying to psych out your thought process and brainwash you to not allow you to become your best self vision of yourself, but you just wanted to elevate or allow you to feel like you was unworthy of yourself. Like, you know, God didn't allow you to hurt. The enemy did. And because the enemy allows you to hurt at the end of the day, you know, God created a family just for you, perfectly designed for you before you even came into this world. It may not have been the family that you originally thought it was supposed to be for you at the end of the day, the people who were supposed to protect you and guide you to better days and allow you to see that you could become your best self vision of yourself. They just try to block that out so you won't be able to become your best self vision of yourself, and they manipulate your character for something that you truly wasn't. When God brings in the right people into your life, you know, it's going to genuinely love you for who you truly are, genuinely respect you for who you truly are. God is creating those people to be your family when you least expect it. You know, y'all don't got to be blood at the end of the day. You don't have to be blood related. But they will be more family than your actual family at the end of the day. And I say that respectfully. You know, there's no need to be feeling like depressed or feeling unworthy of yourself, because when God closes certain doors in your life, when it comes to trauma and someone overlooking you, someone disrespecting you, when they were supposed to be your family, at the end of the day, that word family is very powerful. And I say that respectfully. It is. Some people may not agree to what I'm saying, but it's okay. But for someone to brainwash you or manipulate your character for something that you truly not, and they feel like they can control you, that's not love. And I say that respectfully. That's not love. And this is what happens with people when they start to elevate and become their best self, try to become their best self vision of themselves, and they think they walk in the right path, when they start to attract these type of people that resemble these type of people that they dealt with when they thought these people was family. So they attract these type of people and they think it's the norm, but it was never the norm. See, when God closed certain doors in your life for a reason, for you to go through certain trials and tribulations, God's not allowing you to go through hurt and pain. No, the enemy is. But when God wakes you up to so you can show you that you can become your best self vision of yourself, to show you that, look, those people are not for you. The enemy was showing you that you were supposed to give up on yourself, or you were supposed to feel unworthy of yourself, or you were supposed to be discouraged and live in fear. That was the enemy talking. That was never God talking. You got to know the difference between the two. When I say what I say, respectfully. You know, a family member that you was born into at the end of the day, the one who overlooked you, said that you wasn't worthy of yourself, and they never took the time to get to know you for who you truly was, because they already labeled you before actually respecting you, because respect is a two-way street. And I say that respectfully. Regardless of his family or not, at the end of the day, respect is a two-way street. Yeah, I forgive you. But at the same time, too, to continue to do the same patterns over and over again is not the norm. And I say that respectfully. And then those same family members try to make your character seem as something that it was never at the end of the day. They paint you out to be this type of person and you never was. But behind closed doors, all the stuff that they was doing to you is why you was moving a certain kind of way towards certain people at the end of the day. Why you was acting out. Why you was looking for attention in unhealthy ways, or you was trying to find an escape within an escape, running to substances, and you put a name to your book. And I say this respectfully. You know, when you start to attract certain people into your life, when the enemy shows up at the end of the day, You start to deal with toxic relationships. And you start to hurt yourself. And you always had love within from when you first came into this world. You always loved hard. And you always knew how to respect your neighbor. But your neighbor didn't know how to respect you, regardless was it your biological family or not, or associate, or a person you allowed into your inner piece of your sanctuary. They didn't know how to respect you, but you knew how to respect them. They was always one-sided when it came to you. But you always went above and beyond for them. And they knew how to use and abuse you when they felt like it. And then when you speak up for yourself, you're wrong. You're supposed to be quiet because they want to control you. They want to manipulate your character for something that you truly wasn't. And that was nothing but the enemy showing up. But when God says I got better days ahead, I'm going to send people that may not be your blood-related family. Come on, let's go. I'm closing this trauma door. I'm closing this toxic door. Because you're supposed to be respected. You're supposed to be loved. You finding peace within yourself. And you don't want to continue to attract people of your past. You don't want to attract those type of people in your life. Those are the type of people you want to stay away from because all they doing is drain you. And God is trying to elevate you so you can become your best self vision of yourself. So when you understand the assignment within the assignment that you are the miracle within yourself, that God is going to guide you to better days ahead. You got to understand the assignment that God has told these tools within us: self-awareness, self-respect, self-healing, self-control, self-discipline, self-care, self-value, self-worth, self-peace, self-patience, self-love, self-confidence, and healthy boundaries. When God allows you to do the inner healing within, to understand the assignment within the assignment that God got your back to better days ahead, when you're doing that inner healing, it's not going to be easy. It would never be easy when dealing with trauma. Especially being sexually assaulted as a child, dealing with discrimination, dealing with trauma on top of trauma. Allowing other people's problems to become your problems, and you was the genuine one that knew how to elevate and understood the assignment to find balance in people, and you still knew how to balance yourself, and then you started to lose yourself, and God said, I can't allow you to lose yourself today. No. I allowed you to show up for yourself today. You are the miracle within yourself. To become your best self vision of yourself, to look at your reflection and say, you know what? Look how far I came. God has stored you to show up for yourself today in a healthy way. Because God has stored so many gifts and so many tools within you throughout your journey. And they try to sidetrack you. They try to manipulate your character. But God said, no, I'm opening this door right here for you. You walk by faith, not by sight. So as God is guiding you, as the blindfolds being removed, God is showing you I'm sending genuine people into your life that's going to respect you and not psych your thought process on your freedom or your pockets or manipulate your character for something that you're truly not. They're going to love you and genuinely show you that. Listen, we on the same page. We can all elevate together. We can all respect each other. The energy hit different. Instead of going against each other. No, I'm not going to pray for you. We're going to pray together. The energy hit different. You know, when you're able to be around people and they praying, y'all praying together, you're not praying against each other. Because God is not allowing you to come across your enemy, to pray with your enemy, so your enemy can go against you. No, that's the enemy showing up. And when God says the enemy needs to fall back and stay in their lane, God's allowing you to show up for yourself and show you that, listen, I opened this door personally designed just for you when your steps is when you least expect it. They try to sidetrack you so you won't get to this door. But when God allows you to go to that door and open that door to better days ahead, God allows you to choose your best self vision of yourself, to show up for yourself, to say, you know what? Thank you, God, for being patient with me. It's the thought process for me. When God shows you that there are better days ahead, regardless who overlooked you, when you wanted those people to be around you, but those people was not meant for you. All they try to do is manipulate your character, discredit your character for something that you truly wasn't. Now they want to be around you when you elevate and become your best self vision of yourself. But God says that door is closed for a reason. Because I heard those private conversations that they was having behind closed doors when it came to you. To better days ahead, God said, I got your back. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. Angels to be treated respect 365 days with no misintention and harm to yourself and others around you. Never allow the enemy or hate in disguise or personal misintention suck at your thought process, loving your freedom, because you are worthy and you matter. God didn't store for you to give up. God didn't store discouragement or for you to live in fear. God didn't store patience within you because God allowed you to today for a reason. God got your back. They would try to fake gaslight you, act like it's so in tune with God, and the whole entire time they try to sidetrack you, hurt you, and suck at your thought process. Suck at your thought process and suck at your freedom and suck at your problems because they don't have good intentions. So protect your energy because that rates every time. I truly appreciate your time to the genuine ones only. Have a safe day, have a safe week. Love yourself with God's protection for your direction. Now your genuine love, respect. Have a good day.